Hello everyone, welcome to my channel SW Metro official channel.
Sister wives, Janelle cuts all ties with Flagstaff after Kody redivides Coyote Pass property. On Sister Wives, the Coyote Pass property has been a frequent topic of conversation. Kody was unwilling to divide the property equally, so Mary and Janelle wanted their share. He recently rearranged the plot so that Robyn, Mary, Janelle, and he each have equal portions. The property was the last string binding Janelle and Mary to Kody, and now that it's over, they can finally move on. Both Mary and Janelle have left Flagstaff. Maddie, her family, and Janelle now reside in North Carolina, the Tar Heel state. Janelle has returned to Flagstaff, but not in the way you might expect. She is here to break all ties with that region, particularly Kody. Janelle previously attended a family wedding in Utah. She then met her sons, who live in Las Vegas, and is currently back in Flagstaff. Sister wives, Janelle Brown spends time with her sons intimately. Janelle was recently in Utah for a family wedding. Her nephew got married, and she also met her sister. Then she flew to Las Vegas to meet her son, Gabe, and Logan. She had a hearty meal and finally spent quality time with them. The Sister Wives star is very active on her social media and often shares her feelings there. She recently posted a touching message to her sons. Cheese boards and pastries were a hit with the trio. Sister Wives, Janelle Brown moves her everything out of Flagstaff. Janelle has a busy life in North Carolina. She is currently working on Tata Farms, her farm business, and designing the entire property to her liking. The Sister Wives star recently welcomed her granddaughter and is over the moon. On the other hand, Janelle is also cutting all her ties with Flagstaff, Kody&Robyn. She is closing a chapter of her life. Using her Instagram stories and posts, Janelle revealed that she is packing and moving her final belongings unit from her Flagstaff home. She finally ended all ties with the location with the assistance of some of her friends as she packed her belongings. Flagstaff has both positive and negative memories, but sometimes leaving a place is necessary to move on in life. Janelle shared that this was her final Flagstaff unit, and a lot of her belongings couldn't fit in the boxes. She went on to say that she had a good time on her tour of the Intermountain West and will now travel the same route to Amarillo. She is a mom with a lot on her plate. Angela and Christina, her friends, helped her move and sent her sincere goodbye messages. The Sister Wives star looked happy on her departure. We earlier guessed that Janelle was going to Flagstaff for some documentation work, and it seems like she was here to wrap up all her remaining work. A while back, Mary and Janelle threatened Kody that they would call the lawyers on him. So, he decided to divide the property equally. Kody Brown transferred 2 plots of land, dividing them equally among himself, Robyn, Janelle, and Mary. Mary and Janelle finally being able to move on is positive. Kody Brown's redivided Coyote Pass, Sister Wives reasons he might have given Mary and Janelle larger shares. Sister Wives star Kody Brown recently did something that seemed to be out of character. He redivided the Brown family's Coyote Pass land, and there are a couple of possible reasons why he did so. One possibility is selfless, while the other serves one's own interests. In the latest season, Kody's tangling with his exes over the fate of Coyote Pass. The family has fought on that land. What started out as a utopian vision in which the family would live on 4 separate plots of land and each member would have their own house became a symbol of the dysfunction of the plural family. While polygamy can be beneficial to some families, the Browns found it to be a frustrating and challenging process that produced wonderful children and a forever bond between Kody and Robyn Brown. The other women didn't get the same love from the patriarch, and there were money issues too. Janelle Brown claims that Kody managed the finances while she maintained the books. This dynamic led to small fights that were caused by a power imbalance. The wives who weren't Robyn felt like they couldn't make financial decisions because Kody, who was heavily influenced by Robyn, took care of everything. Kody has reconsidered. In the beginning, Starcasm_IG on Instagram stated that Kody had given Mary Brown and Janelle additional ownership rights to one of the smaller plots in Coyote Pass for $10. However, the publication has made a correction, as can be seen above. Kody actually gave those 2 ex-girlfriends more, according to new information. The two larger lots, which have unique acreage, now belong to 4 Browns. They are splitting the 2 smaller lots of the same size. With the new redivision, sister wives Christine Brown, who returned her share to the family, was not given ownership. Why did Kody change the way the land's divided? Kody hasn't said why he made this big decision, but it could be that he wanted to stay out of trouble in the future. Although this is purely speculative, based on some newly discovered information, I believe that Kody is attempting to avoid a court battle over the land, which is estimated to be worth approximately $880,000. That's a big chunk of change, and he said he owned 97% of it before paying $10 to redivide ownership of the lots. Kody was essentially residing on a property with an assessed value that could be sold for more. While Janelle, who was miserable in a small rental apartment during Sister Wives season 19, has been open about leaving the spiritual union with money problems, in theory, he could have been sitting on $1 million property. Janelle, who has started her Tata Farms business, wants to start over after getting divorced and dealing with terrible grief. Mary and Janelle don't trust Kody anymore, and they've talked about hiring lawyers to get their fair share of what they're owed. When the property is sold, they will receive significantly more money now that Kody has granted them a higher level of ownership. This may strongly deter them from pursuing legal action. Kody may believe that by doing this, he will steer clear of major issues and challenges. He might be right. It's possible that Kody is trying to help his exes. Above, Kody&Robyn air their marriage problems in front of the whole world, via the tense scenes shown in the video clip. This is not how happy couples talk about their problems. Instead of revealing to the entire world that they are leading turbulent lives together, they keep their issues to themselves. Despite the fact that Robyn and Kody haven't probably reached the point of no return, Kody may be looking for ways to smooth things out. But they've run into trouble. One strategy might be to give Mary and Janelle, his ex-girlfriends, more ownership of the Coyote Pass property so that he can eventually get rid of everything. Instead of dividing the proceeds from a measly 3%, Kody might believe that it can improve things if he allows his ex-girlfriends to earn real money from the sale. He might get more love and respect from Robyn as a reward for his decision. It is not normal for happy couples to live strange lives in which they constantly interact with exes. Actually, it's a sign of serious issues in a relationship. That's why Kody's gentlemanly act may be a solid decision. Even though it will cost him money, he is attempting peace. Kody&Robyn, stars of Sister Wives season 20, aren't as happy as they used to be. In the past, when they were together, Kody seemed so carefree. He was clearly at peace with his mate, and in it for the long haul. Because he adores Robyn, he might be afraid of losing her. Usually, his desire to please Robyn is the catalyst for his choices. Sometimes, he might have done terrible things in an attempt to keep her happy. However, it seems like the times are changing. Ex-girlfriends of Kody Brown from Sister Wives have been treated with genuine kindness. They could put the money they get from a possible sale of Coyote Pass toward starting new businesses, having fun with loved ones, or decorating their homes with nice touches. Because it is just for her, she believes this house will be amazing. It probably will be. Bravo, Kody, for truly looking out for the women who have helped you achieve your goals and supported you for decades. I can't think of a nicer way to demonstrate to them how significant they are. The fact that these women have children with you indicates that they are exceptional women. Sister Wives, Janelle Brown reveals how she was surprised when Kody split up her property in Coyote Pass. Kody has been Janelle Brown's partner for the majority of her life. When she was in her 20s, they tied the knot and had 6 children together. However, their wedding did not last. Robyn was always treated badly by Kody, who put Robyn ahead of his other wives. In 2022, Janelle made the decision to finally leave him after 2 decades. She even shifted to North Carolina to focus on her career and grow. She still wants her portion of the Coyote Pass property, though. Together with his 4 wives, Kody purchased the Coyote Pass property so that they could each live in their own mansions. His plural family disintegrated after a few years, and the OG 3 wives left him. So, Mary and Janelle now want their share of the Coyote Pass property. Christine did not want any ties to Kody, so she paid Kody&Robyn $10 for her share. Kody later redistributed the plot, giving Robyn, Mary, Janelle, and him all equal ownership of the property. Janelle has begun her new detox routine, according to Sister Wives. The Sister Wives star Janelle has decided to embark on a new journey. Janelle declared that this would be her detox year as she entered 2025. She decided to get rid of people and things that prevented her from growing, and this decision has already improved her life. Janelle shared that she starts her morning routine by journaling and meditating to calm her mind. This practice, along with not using her phone, helps her relax and find peace in her mind. Furthermore, it prevents her from overthinking. Sister Wives, Janelle Brown's surprise reaction to Kody's distribution of Coyote Pass property. The Coyote Pass property was recently divided equally by Kody. Mary was even prepared to involve lawyers in the conflict. After much negotiation and fighting, Janelle, Mary, and Robyn now have an equal portion of the property. Although Janelle's response to this division was anticipated, it was quite unexpected. The diva is very active on social media and frequently posts personal messages there. She recently shared a sweet post. Janelle recently traveled to Las Vegas to meet her children. She posted a picture of herself and her sons, Logan and Gabe. After they gave her a substantial meal, she finally got to spend quality time with them. Previously, she said that she was in Utah to attend a family wedding and would next go to Flagstaff. She didn't say why she was going to Flagstaff, but it could have to do with the property's work on documents. Janelle did not talk about the property but focused on her personal life. She didn't mention her upcoming trip to Flagstaff, but she prioritized her kids above everything. In light of her commitment to detox in 2025, this seems like a smart move. Janelle stated at the beginning of 2025 that she would eliminate people and routines that were stifling her progress. It's good to see her sticking to her plan. Janelle is not concentrating on the things that make her happy and at peace. After attending a family event, she is now spending quality time with her sons. In addition, she relocated to North Carolina to live with her daughter and concentrate on her work. Janelle Brown, a prominent figure on the reality TV show Sister Wives, has recently made significant decisions regarding her ties to Flagstaff, Arizona, particularly concerning the Coyote Pass property. These developments have unfolded amid her separation from Kody Brown and the redivision of family assets. Background on Coyote Pass. In 2018, the Brown family purchased a 14-acre property in Flagstaff known as Coyote Pass, intending to build individual homes for Kody and his then-wives, Mary, Janelle, Christine, and Robyn. The property was divided into 4 parcels, with plans for communal living. However, over the years, these plans faced numerous delays and complications. Janelle's initial commitment. Despite the challenges, Janelle remained committed to the vision of building on Coyote Pass. In June 2022, she expressed enthusiasm about moving on to the property, even considering living in an RV to be closer to the land and expedite the building process. She shared her excitement on social media, highlighting her love for the mountains and the property itself. Separation and changing dynamics. In December 2022, Janelle and Kody announced their separation after nearly 30 years of marriage. This split led to a re-evaluation of property divisions and future plans. Janelle's trust in Kody's handling of the Coyote Pass property began to wane, especially regarding the titling and division of the land. She admitted to being too trusting in the past and expressed regret over not ensuring all spouses were equally titled on all parcels. Redivision of Coyote Pass. Following the separations within the family, Kody proposed a redivision of the Coyote Pass property. This proposal led to tensions, particularly with Janelle, who felt the need to consult legal counsel to ensure a fair division. She expressed skepticism about Kody's intentions and was prepared to assert her rights regarding the property. The blast. Janelle's decision to cut ties. Amid these developments, Janelle decided to sever her ties with Flagstaff and the Coyote Pass property. She aimed to sell her share of the land, viewing it as the final connection to Kody&Robyn. Janelle expressed a desire to move forward independently, stating, I just want this to be done because this is the only thing that still ties me to Kody&Robyn, and I'm ready to just close that chapter. Current status and future plans. As of early 2025, Janelle has successfully sold her share of the Coyote Pass property and relocated to North Carolina to be